What's up, you guys? Wanted to come on here and give you guys a couple plays for the day. We have a sleeper discount on Wildcard Wednesday, and then I'm also going to give you guys a PrizePicks correlated NFL slip, as I always do. I love my correlated NFL, and I'm never going to leave you guys hanging. First and foremost, though, I wanted to go over this. So we had Taco Tuesday yesterday, and we ended up hitting a 5-man play for I think it was the second taco of the day. So it was Edmonton versus Toronto. And we had this Stuart Skinner line reduced down to 22.5. And yeah, this was all correlated. I explained it in a video. In that video, you can go look at the Stuart Skinner video. But pretty much it's like if you take goalie saves over, then you want to take the opposite team. So Edmonton goalie, if we take over saves, we want to take the opposite team to go over shots on goal. Because the more shots on goal the opposite team has, the more opportunities that the goalie is going to have to save those shots, right? So perfectly played out. You can see that we hit it like pretty nicely. Like this guy had 5, this guy had 6. Like they were just taking a ton of shots. So I didn't even watch the game, honestly. I really just watch football nowadays. But yeah, I mean, it seems like Toronto had a very offensive game. They stayed on offense. They controlled the puck. And then Edmonton was on defense a lot, causing this guy to get 2 hits actually. So 2 hits in. Great play. Hopefully you took it. If you didn't, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it in the future, because those Taco Tuesdays are like, I don't know, they're up for like 2.5 hours and then they're gone. So you always want to take those. Another promo. So we just had the Taco Tuesday promo we just went over, but Sleeper Fantasy also runs a promo. This is called Wildcard Wednesday. So if you take Taco Tuesday, you can also take Wildcard Wednesday. They're doing a Josh Allen and they're also doing a Christian McCaffrey reduced line. I don't know. They forgot to send me the graphic of the Christian McCaffrey one. They only sent me the Josh Allen. But if you go on the app, they also have CMC. With Sleeper, and another thing I always like to say is they have a $500 match going on with Sleeper. So if you put in $500, you'll get a free $500 from them. So you can start your account with $1,000 in Sleeper. It's pretty crazy. You're getting like a free $500 from them. And then you can also go and you can take this Wildcard Wednesday. So I'm going to give you guys a slip for it. But yeah, you can see that Josh Allen was reduced and then CMC was also reduced. So yeah, here are the 2 plays for these. So first off, we have this Josh Allen reduced line. What I always like to do is I always like to do correlation. So you want to try to find correlation wherever you can. What I do here is I have this Josh Allen reduced line. You obviously want to take that. And then I want to pair him with a receiver. So I'm taking Stephon Diggs over receptions. So you can see how that's correlated, right? If Josh Allen has more passing yards, then most likely Stephon Diggs is going to have a lot of those receptions, right? So that's how they're correlated, right? You could also think of it as if Stephon Diggs goes off and he has 10 receptions, then Josh Allen is most likely going to have 250 yards or something if he's throwing 10 receptions to Stephon Diggs. So that's how those are correlated. A little bit of a hack, a little bit of a sleeper hack is you can't just do that straight up. You can't just do Diggs and Josh Allen. It's going to actually say, hey, these are 2 correlated. This isn't a play you can pick for sleeper. We don't allow this. So what you can actually do is you can find, I don't know, there's a couple different things you can do, but I like to do sacks. Another thing would be lost fumbles from a quarterback, just things that don't happen very often, and you can just throw that at the bottom of a slip. So I'm doing Wyatt under sacks. So you can see that the payout or the little multiplier is really low. It's only a 1.15x. So that means it's very likely that it's very likely that this is going to happen. So it means that him not getting a sack, him getting 0 sacks is very likely to happen. That's fine. And we hope it doesn't happen, but that's fine because all we're doing in putting Wyatt in here is just so we can take these other 2 correlations and then Sleeper will let us do it. So that's kind of a little bit of a loophole. The other one here is Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Love. This one's a little bit less correlated, I guess you could say, but it's still correlated. The more McCaffrey runs, that's going to mean that San Francisco is more up in the game, so they're going to be in the lead. If they're in the lead, they're going to run more with McCaffrey. That's going to cause the Packers to throw more, actually. So if San Francisco's up, they're going to run McCaffrey a lot. McCaffrey's probably just going to get this line anyway. Let's be honest, it's McCaffrey. But Jordan Love over completions, that's also going to be good because it's going to be Green Bay throwing a lot. So whether this is a shootout, whether Green Bay's behind, Jordan Love's going to stay in the whole game. He's going to be passing the whole game. Green Bay's not just going to turn over and let San Francisco win a playoff game. So Jordan Love over pass completions, I like that one here. You can see that they're very similar payouts. The $10 is the maximum for that. And then, yeah, going to this Green Bay San Francisco game, this is our PrizePicks slip for the day. We have a $100 match with PrizePicks, so not 500, but 100, so less than sleeper. But yeah, we're going to take Jordan Love over pass completions, Brock Purdy over pass completions, and then we're going to take 2 San Francisco receivers and then 2 Green Bay, well, receiver and a tight end, but 2 receiving threats on Green Bay. So this is correlated because we have Jordan Love, Brock Purdy going over pass completions, and then we have the receivers pretty much. We have the receivers on these teams that are going to go over receiving yards. So if you think about it, the more that these guys throw, and if this game is close, if it gets into a shootout, if there's a lot of possessions, where they're throwing or some last-minute drives and stuff like that, if these 2 guys hit their line, so let's just say that they get like 25 each, it's a lot more likely that these guys are going to go over because the more throwing, the more completions, the more receiving yards that these receivers get. Hope that makes sense to you guys. But it also could maybe not happen, but we hope it does happen. And a 6 out of 6 is a 25x. This is not payout shifted. This is a 25x. So all you have to do really is win 4 of these in every 100 and you'll break even. So think about that. Or, you could think about it also 1 in 25, right? So if you do that, if you put 25 slips, all you have to win is 1 of them and you get a payout even if you get 4 out of 6 or 5 out of 6. So you get a 2x with 5 out of 6 and 0.4x with 4 out of 6. So really, if you hit 1 of these in every 25, your profit will just be that 4 out of 6 and 5 out of 6s. So yeah, this is what we do long term. This is the easiest way to be profitable long term with PrizePicks. It's really hard to be profitable with PrizePicks long term, but this is the best way. So until they patch it, we're gonna keep doing this. So yeah, these are the plays for the day. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd enjoyed. Make sure you take all my plays because you just saw that we hit one of those NHL plays for the day. So hope you guys enjoy.